Hi, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. And today it's Sunday, 5th of October 2025. Been down in Devon and Cornwall for a couple of weeks and actually making my way home today. I was in Taunton last night, so come up the M5. I just seen one that seems to suit some tee times in the morning. And this is Worlebury Golf Club. This will be course number 120 this year. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 120 of 2025. It's Worlebury Golf Club. On the tee, the man who was in the huge Wetherspoons in Taunton last night, and at least a 6-iron to get to the toilets, from Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy. This is the opener at Worlebury, and we're opening up with a long par 4, 445 yards. That is a long one, can only see up to the top of the ridge up there. Over the hill at the first at Worlebury. I've played 3 now. I went into the trees, sliced it, and I've been pinging it about the trees, so I've played 3. 4th one into this long par 4. The bank on the right hand side, bunker on the left. Oh, not a great start, big blob at the opener. Well, 4th shot was heading towards the green, it's just disappeared completely. Anyway, moving on to number 2, 127 yards, a downhill par 3, into the wind. Oh, that's a wee bit better on the second. Smithy ball sitting on the dance floor. I'm not actually that far away, it's a real birdie chance. And here we are down at second green. Oh, I've left myself a downhiller. Oh, it must be about 8 foot there, down the hill. Can we get it? Well, a bit too cagey. That's a sad attempt at a birdie. Tap in par. The third hole at Worlebury. Short par 4 at 267. Looks to be it. Straight one. Down into dip and rising up the hill here. Not the easiest of tees to find. You walk past the 18th tee, a wee bit confusing. I'll just pan round because you get a view of either the Severn Estuary or the Bristol Channel. I'm presuming that's Wales over there. And while I come down the third, I'll just say a big thank you to the ladies on the second tee up there. They just let me play in front of them on the tee at the start, so very kind of them, so a big thank you. On the left hand side of the fairway at the second, actually gives me a better view because I can see the pin. Had it been further right, I wouldn't have been able to see anything with that big bank there. I've gone through the back of the green in 2, but it's the best spot to have a view of the green. Oh, nice, rather scenic. We move on to a different section of the course for the 4th hole. Again, shortish par 4. 290 yards this time. You can see a big bunker sitting in front of the pin away down there. Relatively straight. Here's the approach to the 4th. I said that big bunker there stands out. I've got one to the left, one to the right as well. Well, it's a big wide green at the 4th. Avoided the bunkers, so I've landed on the green. Oh, probably a good 25-30 feet away. Right, still a chance, still a birdie chance. On to the 5th hole at Worlebury. A longer par 4 at 366 yards. It's a sloping fairway left to right, so my ball will no doubt end up on the right hand side, including the fade. Watch for that bunker on the right there. Well, I wish it had been a fade on the 5th, but it was a slice way out in another fairway, presumably the 14th I think. That looking up to the green there, through the gap in the trees. Oh, I was just admiring my pitch through the trees there until it hit the very last branch and came back, but we're on the fairway and here's a better view of the green now. Hole number 6 at Worlebury, another par 3, 166 yards over the wall there, so you don't want a low one. And it's into the wind again, the wind's swirling about everywhere today. The 6th green, that's up on a bank. I'm up there, but that's my second shot. That's a strong wind and couldn't reach the green with my tee shot. The 7th hole at Worlebury, short par 4, 257 yards, out of bounds on the left, rising up to the pin. And when I sliced my ball on the 5th, I thought it was the 14th, but it's actually the 7th. This one must be another part of the course. On the fairway at 7, it flattens out, bunkers up the right hand side. On to hole number 8 at Worlebury, short par 4 again, 267 yards, just in between the trees there. And I'm down a little dip in the 8th, but you can see the green there not too far away. One's behind me now. Coming up to the green at 8, I've just missed it, short, tricky little chip over the bunker, wall at the back. Coming to the end of the first half at Worlebury. Oh, what a hole this is, the 9th. 525 yards, par 5, straight into a stiff wind. That's going to take a lot of reaching. And this is the 5th section of the course. It's all in different parts. I'm sure it's section number 5. Fairway slopes a wee bit left to right. 2 shots down the fairway at 9. It's a straight one to the pin. Possibility of reaching this. The wind's swirling about, so it might not have caught it too badly. A closer view now, the 9th green. Possibility of reaching it in 3 was nil if you don't strike the ball correctly. Well, that's the end of the first half. Smithy against the golf course. 2 shots over my handicap, so golf course winning at halfway stage. Move on to hole number 10, 333 yards. Slightly uphill. It looks as if it's going to fade to the left after that. Go up the hill on the 10th. There's the green down there. I've had a decent second. Might be on the dance floor, you never know. That's another par 4 for the 11th, 365 yards. Again rising up at first. Don't know where it goes after that. Well, I've made a bit of a mess of the 11th hole. Way up to the right hand side with the tee shot into the trees. Pitched out, come away left. I thought this was the green, but that's actually the 12th green there, par 3. 11th, dog legs to the left, it's down there, I'm blocked out. A little chip up to open out the dog leg now on 11. There's a green just down there. But misreading where the green was has cost me a shot in this hole. Well, I've managed to get the shot back. We're playing a beautiful chip in there to a couple of feet away, so that's a gimme, so it'll be a 5 in the end. The 12th at Worlebury, par 3, 123 yards. Short one, kind of plain hole this one. Bunkers either side, but we're going to switch round. I'll show you the view from behind the tee, which is anything but plain. I'll cross the plains, out over the Bristol Channel. That's Cardiff over there. Maybe even could see Barry Island if I move a wee bit, so you can see Gavin and Stacey. Well, I thought I played a beauty at the 12th, right on line, which stopped about 1.5 yards short of the green. Little putt up, and there's a very nice view from the back of the green, back down to the tee and across the Bristol Channel. Another short par 4 for the 13th at Worlebury. 248 yards, straight one. Bunker sitting in front on the left hand side, I can see there. Slightly sloping fairway, left to right. And another group of players let me play through. Nice shot down the left, little chip over the bunker to the short par 4 here. Oh, I played a beautiful second shot with an audience, and we're about 7 feet away for the birdie. That's definitely on the dance floor. Oh, pathetic attempt at the birdie there. Left it short. Criminal, but I'll take the par. Now we move on to the 14th hole, 398 yards, par 4. Looks a lovely one. Trees either side, and it's stroke index 1. Can we par the stroke index 1? Well, no, we're into the wind again. Oh, down the middle of the fairway on the stroke index 1, 14th hole, and it's still a hell of a long way away. We'll be struggling to get a par here, as I usually struggle on the stroke index 1 hole. Closer view of the 14th green. That's still a good bit short. Need a cracking up and down for the par here. Oh, here's the 14th green, but the wind's playing tricks. I've shot through the back. So, a little chip down the hill. But I'll settle for a 5 and get up and down for a 5, that'll do. Oh, and there's my view back down the hole for the little chip for the 4. I've forgotten I parred the last 2 holes as well, so I needed this one for 3 pars in a row. I don't think there's any likelihood of the Smithy song coming out. Not a bad attempt. I've left it about 5 foot short coming down the hill. Well, I nailed the putt for a 5, but yet again failed to par the stroke index 1 hole. Look back down. Oh, I better go off the green before the other people let me through catch up with me. Failure yet again. On to number 15 at Worlebury, and it's the second of the 2 par 5s at 495 yards. And they're both in the same direction, and both of them right into the wind. Up over the ridge at par 5 15th, there's a pin away in the distance, back down towards the clubhouse. Oh, it's taken me 4 shots to reach the green on the par 5. Clubhouse just to the right there. I've got about a 16 foot putt for the par. Oh, from the 15th green to the 16th tee, you walk through the golf club car park and come on to the 16th hole. Last day par 3s, 180 yards. It's the straight down one. I've got the Bristol Channel away in the background there. You don't want to shank one to the right hand side because that's the clubhouse there. The green at the 16th, and my low tee shot get caught in grassy mound, but a nice little dink for the second shot. I'll get a good chance of my par here, a few feet away. Penalty hole at Worlebury. It's 443 yards and it's a par 4. Big long one up towards that tree there. But we've got the wind behind us, so that makes a change, unless it starts swirling about even more. I've come the right wee bit into the rough, so the ball hasn't gone as far as I would like it to. Big bunker down there. It's a very long hole for a par 4. It's a big plain green at 17. A long par 4. I'm out a few yards to the right hand side in 3, even with the wind. A tough finish at Worlebury. A 416 yard par 4 into the wind. Down into a dip, rising up the hill. Smithy against the golf course. Well, I'm 2 shots behind my handicap and I would have to birdie this one for the draw. Not a cat in hell's chance of that today. I'm looking down at the 18th green. Up to the left there. I was taking 3 good shots. I'm about 10 yards short of the green with a tricky downhiller now. But yeah, the wind's really got up and it's very, very windy and very, very tough this hole. Well, that's the end of 18 here at Worlebury. Smithy against the golf course. Well, a 6 at the last. It's meant the course has beaten me by 3 shots. Well, there's a few tough finishing holes here. This course is high up in the hill. Got some lovely views. And being so high up and it being dry all summer, I think it's had its effect on the fairways. They'd been burnt off a few weeks ago. The grass coming back, still a wee bit patchy in the fairways. The greens are excellent, lovely greens. Quite a quirky course. 5 different parts of the course, I think. You go down some wee lanes to get to the next part. Yeah, a lot of varied holes, thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's going to be a 7.5 for me. Now I'm hoping to get a second course in my way home tonight. I think I might pick one that's a wee bit more at sea level. A wee bit of respite from the wind, because it has got up a wee bit. Remnants of Storm Amy. So we're going to go in the clubhouse, have a look for another course, see which one's suitable. Hopefully get another one in today, and we'll catch you on the next one.